If someone came up to me and said, define the Championship, I'd say, just watch this game. It really was the Championship in a nutshell. Every single thing about this game, it just like screamed, oh yeah, this is classic Championship for you. First half, we were really quite terrible. I didn't watch it, of course, and I didn't go to the game, but from what I've seen in the highlights and what I watched on, how can you watch on the radio? What I listened to on the radio, it appeared that we just lacked so much going up front. But then again, we were playing a striker that hasn't scored a single goal this season. Very interesting team selection from Sarib Lamucci. I understand that it's December, there's lots of fixtures in December, so of course it's fine to rotate. And you will do that in football around about this time of the year because, we have to play like 6, 7 games this month. Most teams do. So I get that. And okay, yes, Rafa he has to be given a few chances, but it's the fact that we changed formation. We had 3 at the back, I do know that. We played Michael Dawson, we rested Lolly, Carvalho and Graben, all them on the bench. That's always a bit of a risk. And the first half, it appeared that we just lacked so much going forward, and a tough place to go as well. Our record against Millwall away in particular is never very good, and it's always a tough place for a lot of teams to go. As I said in the preview, Millwall beat Leeds at home. So I think I beat Leeds and Swansea away as well. No wonder it was a tough game yesterday. So off that, I'm happy with a point. But it's the way it all ended. It really is so hard to take. We didn't bring on any players at half-time, I know that. But I know that we brought on Lolly, Graben and Alta Doma as well. So big names coming on, particularly Lolly and Graben, of course. And then, just this says a lot really, doesn't it? As soon as Rafa goes off for Lewis Graben, former Millwall player as well. I didn't even realise that before yesterday. For 3 years, Millwall fans gave him a bit of stick. I thought it was a little bit harsh. But immediately, his first touch, he scored. This says a lot, doesn't it? And okay, yes, it probably was one of the easiest goals you can possibly hope for because it was a free kick swung in. I think it was to Joe Wall, headed it in, and it Graben's right in front of goal. And if you missed that, then that would have been worse than Choupo-Moting for PSG. Simple, easy goal. Then, of course, we just kept fighting away in the second half. I know that Semedo had quite a few really good chances, one in particular. And then, of course, Amiobi had a really good run, played it into Graben. And it was a bit of a crap goal, really. It's a bit like the one against Leeds when we drew 1-1. It was a bit of a scramble, I seem to think. And then, it's just so frustrating. We worked so hard. It's a tough ground to come to get a really good win. And we still come away with just a point. It's just a classic Forest thing to do, but that is just the Championship for you. It was a good shot from one of their players. I don't even know who it was. I think it was Williams or someone like that. Then good save from Samba, but as much as we all love Boy Samba, that was a really big mistake. He let it drop, and it went straight to one of their lads, and they equalised. And probably the least that they deserve, from what I can tell. Millwall did deserve at least a point from this game, but it's just so frustrating that we couldn't end up with a win. Millwall are now 12th, which is not bad, and we are still 4th. But today, almost certainly, I'll be very surprised if we're still 4th by the end of play today, because, looking at the table right now, we've got Bristol City below us by a point. If they win, they could quite easily go above us. Preston are also just, they're 2 points behind us currently. Brentford and Swansea are both on 30. So any of them, if they were to win, they could easily go above us. And, Swansea couldn't because we've got better goal difference than them. But Brentford could. They've got better goal difference than us. So, yeah, it's frustrating for sure. From the last 2 games, 1 point, it's not that good really. And I know Cardiff is always a bit of a bogey team for us, and we're very unlucky in that one. Millwall was always a tough place to go. But 1 point from 2 games, it's quite annoying. And the team selection, right from the very get-go, we're playing 2 up front, Rafa and Amiobi. And then at half-time, we changed the formation 3, 5 in midfield, from what I can appear. I might be getting my facts wrong a little bit here, but we're playing Matty Cash as a wing-back, Robinson as a wing-back, Semedo, Watson, Silva in midfield, and then Wall, Dawson, and Figueiredo. And maybe Lamucci thought maybe we should change it up after we lost to Cardiff. Maybe he was just thinking, well, I'll rotate, but I'll also change the formation. It's always a bit of a risk. I mean, Millwall have more shots than us, 16 to 10, 5 on target for both sides, so kind of sums up the quality of the game. From what I can gather, it was a very entertaining game, really end-to-end stuff, and I think a point at the end of the day was probably deserved, but it's just frustrating that we ended up not winning when we scored so late on, to go ahead. So next game, it is Middlesbrough at home on Tuesday, so I'll be doing a preview to that tomorrow, because you're seeing this on Sunday. Sorry, it's come out slightly late. The next episode, by the way, the Forest Career Mode, is also coming out today. That is just voiceover, though, because I had a few issues with my phone in terms of recording me. So it was just easier to do voiceover for that one. So I think I've done quite a good job of it. I don't want to show off or anything, but I think it's actually quite good for just voiceover. So hopefully you'll also enjoy it. Make sure to check it out later. But yeah, that was my reaction to Millwall. Disappointing, and as the title suggests, a game of two halves. Because the first half was terrible, second half was much, much better, but just could not quite get it done. Like I say, preview to Borough coming out very soon. I think it should really be a win the way Borough are playing right now, and we absolutely murdered them at home last season, and probably still having nightmares from Carvalho's performance that day. And then more games over the festive period. Sheffield Wednesday at home. Huddersfield away. If you look, the reason why I'm looking at that, I've got a fixture list up there, that's why. And Hull on Boxing Day as well. We also face Wigan just before the end of the year. Blackburn on New Year's Day, and then of course make the trip to Stamford Bridge to face Chelsea in the FA Cup. Really looking forward to that. But I'm so annoyed that we've drawn another top 4 side, a top 6 side, that's Chelsea or Arsenal. Because I've known us now play Chelsea and Arsenal 3 times each. I've never known us face any of the Manchester clubs, Liverpool or Spurs. If it was Liverpool, my dad told me we may go to that game. If it was at home, we may go to it. And I could have vlogged that. That would have been so good. But no, we're still waiting to face Liverpool. But anyway, looking forward to all these fixtures. Hopefully Forest can maintain their top 6 spot over Christmas, because I've never known that. That'd be quite a big achievement, really. Let me know in the comments how you feel the game went. Do you think it was deserved a point? Do you think we should have won? Let me know, of course, your opinions and everything about the game. But until next time, lads, like and subscribe to Raz Gaming. And I'll see you next time.